Check out how you can make luxury stone from epoxy.
Hey guys, Mike here with StoneCoatCountertops.com. We're gonna have fun with the sample today. We're gonna make a light colored earth tone. This is gonna be fun. Stay tuned and enjoy the video.
Our epoxy rocks, Stone Coat Countertops.
Remember, when you subscribe to our channel, click on the red subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified every time we have a new video. Thanks again.
All right, we're gonna mix the epoxy for 2 minutes. If you haven't seen our video on how to mix, check that out anytime and see our page on epoxy basics, step by step to easy epoxy projects 1, 2, 3. The key to any epoxy recipe, especially when it gets more complex, is to break it down into simple steps. The first layer that we're gonna do is using spray paint to add an undertone. We'll fog some color so that when you see through the clear epoxy down to the base structure, it's not just one solid color. That would be boring. We're gonna make it visually interesting. Let's do it. I do the edges first, that way we can do the field or the top of the surface and not have to come back and hit the edges and overdo those edges. I'm gonna put a little bit of metallic brown down. Let's try that real quick. Ooh, I like that. That's coming out really cool. It's an old can and it's just kind of speckly for me. That's a happy accident right there. Let your undertones dry and then come back and you're ready to apply your epoxy. I'm going to make a couple of different reservoirs of color. I know I'm going to add some clear to our piece, but I'm also going to add a little bit of base tint to some of these just to give me some spots that I can make more bold, loud, and interesting. I love the copper. This is such a very, very vibrant color. Okay, I got a little bit of epoxy down, a lot of my epoxy's in my colors, so I'm gonna spread the clear and then I'll choose where to put my accent colors. Okay, I have some voids at the front of my piece and over here, so I'll fill some of that in with the white and we'll keep layering from there. Okay, I'm gonna chop this out before I add my dark colors. This will keep my base rather light and then we can add some dark colors to enhance it. Here we go, I'm gonna prime that brush first. I really like how the white that's just integrated into this clear is creating depth, and it's almost transparent to see through it down to the bottom. What a cool effect. Okay, I'm gonna brush my edges out with long horizontal strokes so that those don't remain dry and I can get effects to flow over the edges. I do my edges last because I already have drips coming over the edges, and this is what really lubricates and coats my brush to give me the material to paint on those edges. All right, here we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of hazelnut to this. We'll see what this does, and then we'll add some copper. Now I'm just going to use my paint stick, integrate these colors a little bit here, stretch that out, just integrate some of this into that white that we've already done. This is going to be really pretty. I like it. It's fun to bring some of this color right into that white. It makes it very subtle, but ties the piece together. Okay, now I'm going to go to my, my spray paint and my brown. Let's do our brown metallic in a heavy mist spray bottle. I'm gonna test it out first. Oh, it's not coming out how I want it, so I'm gonna get it up. That's a little bit, that'll look a little better here. So I'm gonna mist this with some black, and then I'm gonna hit it immediately with the alcohol. You ready for this, Chris?
Yes.
All right, I'll do this section right here, okay?
All right, I got you.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm gonna switch to deep silver, just give us a little bit of randomness through this piece. Oh, I like that. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm just gonna add gold in this white section here. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna add the rest of this white on top just to give me some highlights, maybe one more layer. Okay, I'm gonna heat gun that a little bit.
Looks looks like the base tint epoxy is moving a little bit differently than the rest.
That's what's fun about using different additives, because it does just that, Chris. See, anything that looks man-made, like this little horseshoe here, if you get in there and just move it, it all of a sudden looks right. See how it made it more organic there? One advanced pro tip is don't leave color by itself. Don't be afraid to push it together because it wants to separate again. This is what gives you realism and what makes you look like a faux artist. This is so awesome. What makes Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy special? Well, let me tell you, you have working time to be able to really get in here and get the effects that you want. Above and beyond that, the material is thick enough to stay put, retain on the edges, but when it's heated up, the working time allows it to move late into the pour. Also, our epoxy doesn't set off like a glue setting up really quick. It's a gradual process. So I could come back and add epoxy that's been sitting in the cups for a long time to create different effects and different layers later in the pour. That's more of an advanced approach, but this piece was simple. I don't like how this piece just kind of abruptly stops. I'm just going to feather it out slightly. What you do at this stage is anything that jumps out at me man-made, that's when I come in and just touch it with a little bit of air. I really like the unintended consequences of using colors that are different and they're fighting each other. Our white base tint, when we drizzled it across this surface and then I came back with the heat gun, look at how tiny those fractures are and how realistic they look. And this big white vein that we put in, I just pushed all the color with the heat gun to integrate it and make it mix. Tell us what you think. Where would you have stopped in the process? Visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. We appreciate you watching this video, and until next time, you got this. We'll see you on the next video.
Epoxy rocks! Stone Coat Countertops!
Hey, visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. Call anytime for free project support. And until next time from Stone Coat Countertops, you got this. We'll see you soon. Have you seen what the insiders are creating on the Facebook group Stone Coat Countertop Insiders? These projects are inspiring, they're amazing, and we appreciate you sharing.
Guys, visit us on Facebook, the Stone Coat Countertop Insiders Group, to see how to unlock these projects.